You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week one of the SCAC Outdoor Track and Field season. Today we're joined by our Women's Track Athlete of the Week, Senior Ashley Myers of the Texas Lutheran University Bulldogs. And Ashley, first of all, congratulations and thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Ashley, you and the rest of your teammates coming off a very impressive showing this past weekend, winning the team title at the Hardin-Simmons Invitational, first out of 13 teams there on the women's side. Take me through this opening weekend. How impressive from a team perspective was it, and what kind of confidence overall does this give this group moving forward?
It gives us a lot of confidence. I mean, we've been working hard for quite some time now, and a lot of our athletes haven't been able to see what would be able to accomplish with what we've been working with. And so whenever we went into this meet, it was windy when we stepped off the bus, but we just had to keep our minds straight and realize that we're just here to do our best and run like we've been practicing, and put it all into one big picture this weekend and see where we're at this point in the season. It's very awesome to come off and builds our confidence coming off this season and seeing how well we have performed up against some pretty good teams, and it's building on to what will continue on throughout the rest of the season.
Ashley, for you individually, outstanding weekend, sweeping the sprinting events, winning the 100 meters in 12.33 seconds, and then capping it off with a 200-meter win in 25.5. Just take me through those two races. How were you able to be so successful out there on the track for the Bulldogs?
Well, just reminding what I've been working on all season. Again, the wind was strong, so that played a factor in a lot of it. My 100 wasn't the best, and I didn't have the best start, so I came into the 200 reminding myself, strong start and stay strong through the finish. And after I pulled off the 100 with 10 meters to go, I knew if I came strong start in the 2 and just carried it on to the last 100, that it was mine. So I just try to keep my mind right and not to let the negative things in that were happening during the day, like the wind and the weather wasn't always the best, and the air quality, it was full of dust and grass. But I mean, just remind myself to stay positive and to give it all I got. There's nothing else to it.
You've mentioned the wind a couple times, Ashley. Just how do you kind of not allow that to affect you when you line up for a race? What is key when running and dealing with wind to make sure you're not affected or affected as little as possible?
Really just not even thinking about it. Whenever I don't think about it, I don't ever feel it in my face. And like in the 200, it was in their face in the beginning, but when I got into the blocks, I just thought about my start and really didn't try to put my mind toward the wind. So it's just going on with my race and what I do and not thinking about it.
Ashley, in your senior year, you've talked about the hard work already that you've put in. Take me through your mindset, being a senior on this team, one of the leaders. How have you kind of approached this final spring there in Seguin?
Really just giving it all I got every single day. I come to practice. I come to practice late because I am a student teacher. So I come late, and with the teammates that I do get to see that are still here, I just remind them, hey, work hard. Like, we're going to have a good season if we give all we got every day at practice, and it'll carry us on throughout the season. And like Darren said, no meet will be harder than our practice. So if we can get through our practice every single day, giving it all we got, then we will have no problem getting through a meet and performing at our best.
And finally, looking ahead this weekend, Ashley, the team returns to action. You head over to Trinity for the Trinity Open. What are your expectations heading into the weekend? What will be key for this team to continue to build off this early season success?
Just continue what we're doing, working hard and showing up to the meet and giving it all we got.
Now it's time for the fastest minute in all of Division III sports. That's right, it's the SCAC 60, a chance for you, SCAC Nation, to get to know your SCAC Players of the Week a bit better. Ashley, are you ready?
Yes.
Put 60 seconds on the clock, and here we go. Ashley, for you, where's your favorite place to study on campus?
The library.
Action or comedy movies?
Comedy.
Flying or driving?
Flying.
Do you have any pre-race rituals or routines you make sure you go through before stepping into the blocks?
I just pray and thank God for letting me have this opportunity.
Would you rather have the power to read minds or the power to be invisible?
To read minds.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Favorite way to kill time when you're not in the classroom or out on the track practicing?
Spending time with my family.
If you were to play any other sport there at TLU besides running track, what would it be?
Volleyball.
Would you rather live a week in the past or a week in the future?
The future.
Spicy or mild foods?
Mild.
Who's the best dancer on your team? Again, that was the SCAC 60, the fastest minute in all of Division III athletics. Again, this week we were joined by the SCAC Female Track Athlete of the Week, Senior Ashley Myers of the Texas Lutheran University Bulldogs. And Ashley, again, congratulations on your honor and best of luck as you continue to march forward throughout your senior year.
Thank you.